So as you can tell by all of my footprints down there in the mud and in the snow, I've already gone out, walked around, and checked out this snowy campsite that we are currently parked in just outside of Sedona, Arizona. So if you watched my last video that I uploaded a few days ago, this spot and the clothes that I'm wearing will look very familiar, and that's because the last video that I filmed ended 10 minutes ago for me. So now this next video pretty much picks up where that left off in this snowy wonderland. And if you listen closely, you can hear a ticking coming from the van, and that would be my diesel heater running on the inside because it is frigid out here, which is pretty surprising if you watched yesterday's video, because yesterday at this exact same spot it was 60 degrees. So a lot can change in less than 12 hours. But I enjoy both types of weather, so it doesn't really matter to me. This mud is killer though. I will definitely be washing my welcome mat. I'm trying to track as little mud as I can past this area in my van. So far it's going well. I guess we'll see how the day progresses. But we've got the diesel heater running, pumping out nice warm air. It is currently 33 degrees outside and a balmy 71 degrees in the back of the van, which is very nice. So I don't think that I'm going to be staying in this spot tonight because I need to kind of start heading north today, because I have a flight to catch in a few days to fly home to see my girlfriend for a couple days. And if you're wondering why my sink is full of dishes, it's because I am running low on water and I don't really want to waste it just doing my dishes. And in this pan, I just used it to make a steak last night. So it's just kind of coated in butter. So I'm just gonna use that to make my breakfast so I don't have to throw another dirty dish on top of my already massive pile of dirty dishes. And I think today we're making an omelet and some hash browns. First things first, we gotta skin this chorizo in the pan. And then while we wait for this to go down, I'm gonna prep the veggies. All right, the chorizo's all done cooking. I wiped up a bunch of that extra oil, pop in our veggies, let those cook up a little bit, and then we'll just toss in some eggs. Yeah, it's just gonna be a scramble. I don't feel like doing the omelet. It's essentially the same thing too. An omelet is just a fancy egg scramble. I guess the only thing an omelet really does well is distribute cheese evenly across the entire dish, but other than that, really not much. And I think I'm actually gonna turn the heater off because it's getting kind of hot in here, especially with the cooking, so don't need that anymore. All right, hash browns are done. There we go. Breakfast with a view. Oh, it's actually starting to snow again. That looks good. I've been making some fire breakfast recently. So initially my plan today was to head north through Flagstaff, but they got hammered a lot harder than Sedona did with snow. So I don't think I'm gonna drive up that way. I think I'm gonna drive south and kind of back out and around, down kind of through the Prescott Valley, up through Jerome, and then kind of just continue from there, maybe try to find a campsite. I don't really have an exact plan for today, where I want to go, what I want to do. I wasn't even planning to film a video, but figured I'm hanging out in the snow, might as well take advantage of it, film a video. I don't know if it's the snow or if it's just because there's less people out here, but it feels way more peaceful out here today than it did yesterday afternoon. It's also dead silent. Nobody's off-roading today. So I think I'm going to finish breakfast up real quick, and then we're going to hit the road. All right, before we get out of here, we have got to take care of that windshield so that I can see. And I think I'm just gonna use this retractable broom. There we go. Much better. Now I can see. Just really hoping I don't get stuck in this mud. Anyways, let's get out of here. All right, I had the defroster on blast for a couple minutes there, clearing up the window. Onward through the muck and mud back to paved, civilized land. And actually, just started snowing again. Let's go. Take it nice and slow so the tires don't start digging in. I can feel them slipping and sliding around though. There we go. This road is a lot better, but we're still gonna take it slow because it's probably still pretty slick out here. It is beautiful though. Also, this isn't even really snow, it's more so just like hail. It almost looks like little styrofoam beads falling from the sky. All right, so I tried to turn myself around because I forgot my chair. Ended up getting myself stuck. So I think this guy's turning around to come help me out, hopefully. Yeah, you ever pull me out?
Yeah.
Okay, you have a strap or a tow?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, thank you. You don't think you can get me out?
Not very speak English, not too much speak English. You need a ride or?
I'm gonna see if I can get myself out. Maybe someone else will come by. I think I'm fine then. If you don't have a strap, then there's no use.
Yeah.
I appreciate it though. Thank you very much.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna try to just get myself out with this thing. Hopefully it gives me enough traction to pull myself up out of here. All right, so someone else just pulled up and offered to help and trying to pull me out that way, kind of. So hopefully we can get out of here. And if I get out of here, I'm just leaving the chair. I'm not gonna go back for it again. It's right under here. I've been pulled out before with it. It's
that one?
yeah, right here. It's like a little. Really? Yeah, I did. Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
I was so clear to go, and I was pulling down this road. I got all the way down the hill, and then I turned around because I forgot my chair at my campsite. Tried to make it up the hill, and then got stuck halfway up.
And just
back it down, yeah, and backed it down, and I got stuck. I'm gonna hopefully get myself turned around because I can't make it up the hill.
You can't?
No, I tried. That's why I tried, and then I backed up. But if I make it down to the bottom, I turned around down there, so I should be fine. I think it's just going up this hill. I think the road from here is pretty fine. I just shouldn't have turned around. I was scotch-free. I knew this was gonna happen too when I turned around. But thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Straighten those out?
Yeah, straighten those out.
Okay, sounds good. All right, we are back on the road. I think I might just be able to glide back. Or do I look still stuck in? I think I should be good since we're downhill too. Just to back it up the whole way there.
You want me to pull you or you want you good?
I think I'm good.
I think you're good.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I appreciate it. We're free. Look how dug in we were though. We really dragged through that mud. Oh, and I ran over my shovel. Almost my coffee cup. All right, so we are leaving the chair where it is. I am not trying to go back for that again. We'll just have to buy another one or get Click to send me another one. So Click, if you're watching this, send me a chair. So I think I'm just going to try to coast down to that spot where I had turned around the first time and then kind of go from there and hopefully not slide off the road again. Just another day of van life, getting stuck. Once we get turned around though, we should be good to make it out. As long as I don't try to make any other detours, which I don't plan on it. It is kind of a bummer about that chair, but I guess someone's gonna have a good day finding it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, I really appreciate it. Steve, Ryan, nice to meet you. I do
Nice to
YouTube
meet
vlogs,
you.
so I really appreciate you pulling me out.
How do I find your blog?
It's Ryan Toomey, just my name, RyanTwoomey. If I'm ever back in town, I'll buy you a beer or something.
Okay.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much. There we go. Shout out to that guy. I wish I had something to give him. That's what's so awesome about this community of people. They're always so just ready to help others. He said he pulled out 3 other people that also got stuck back here. But we're back to smooth sailing on the road again. Let's hope we can make it back to something paved. I see paved road. We have made it out. One chair down, but we still got the van and we're not stuck. All in all, successful. We have finally made it back to paved road. Woo! All right, I'm gonna pull over because my sliding door is still open. Thanks again, appreciate it. Have a good one, guys. And I'm covered in mud. This thing is gonna need a good washing whenever I get back to town. And it's got some good off-roading color to it, so it looks cool. Yeah, we will definitely be deep cleaning this thing tonight though, because it is a mess. All right. Onward. I think I'm gonna take the southern route kind of and wrap around to where I'm going so I don't have to go through any mountain passes because I don't really know how those are gonna look. Got about a 2-hour backtracking drive to get to the spot that we're going to where we can hopefully fill up our water tanks and then move on to find our campsite. So I will check in with you guys once I get there. Alright, so up here at this Chevron gas station, there should be a spigot somewhere that I'm able to use to fill my water tanks. Let's see if we can find it. So there's actually a dump station here too for RVs, and there's someone there, and I think that you have to go inside to pay to use the water, and I think it's only 15 cents per gallon, so it's not too bad. All right. We got 30 gallons of water for only $4.50. Not bad. Let's go fill up and wash off as much of this stuff as we can, clean off the mud. All right, the RV in front of us just finished. Now it's our turn. So before I fill my tank, I'm gonna grab all my stuff out and rinse it off back here. Shovel, shoes, and then we'll deal with that mess later. Oh God, oh jeez. Got some power to it. All right, I got them as kind of clean as they're gonna get. Now it's time to fill the tank. There we go. She is filling up. And honestly, I think I'm just gonna throw this thing out because it's been in here for 2 years. I need a new one anyways, and I really don't feel like washing it, so this is just gonna go in the trash for now. And this thing has crazy water pressure. It's filling up so fast. All right, just checked it. Looks like it's mostly full. I'll go ahead and shut it off. I switched back into my Birkenstocks so I can rinse those off too before I leave. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see the water line, but it's basically full. All right, so I think I'm gonna be driving another 2 hours north, just north of Lake Havasu City, because there's a Planet Fitness up there and I desperately need a shower after today. All my clothes are covered in mud. And then I might just try to find somewhere nearby, either in that city or next to it, that I can stealth camp, because I'm really not trying to off-road again tonight. So for me, it's another 2-hour drive. For you, we're just gonna teleport there. All right, so I decided to make a last-minute audible and come to this Love's travel stop because I don't feel like driving the extra 30 minutes into town just to go to a Planet Fitness just to probably come back here to camp for the night. And since Love's has a shower and laundry, I can kill 3 birds with 1 stone, get my shower, get my laundry done, and have a campsite and not have to drive anywhere else, which sounds pretty good to me because I'm extremely tired. It's been 3-day kind of non-stop stuff. And it's so crazy driving around the West. It's almost like being in a Minecraft server because it feels like you're just driving through different biomes. Like you go from snowy mesa to mountain to desert to plains all in the span of like 2 hours. It's just wild. But this truck stop is like packed too. There's so many people here. But I'm gonna pick one of these spots kind of off to the side to camp and go home tonight. I don't know what this guy's doing. What are we doing, guy? And I think this spot right here looks just about as good as any. So this is gonna be our home tonight. Ugh. There's mud everywhere. This van is gonna need a serious cleaning tonight. So I honestly don't think I'm gonna worry about my laundry until later tonight because the parking lot is full of people. So I'm only assuming it's gonna be packed in there. So I'm just gonna pack myself a bag to head in and take a shower. So at least I can feel cleaner, and then later tonight we'll go in and do that laundry. All right, so we got our shower. It's about a 30-minute wait, and we're number 8. And it looks like there's only one working washing machine, and it's currently in use, so can't even do laundry while we wait. Can I get a foot-long All-American Club? Shower 4? Yeah. Oh, perfect. Thank you very much. Whew. It is cold outside. All right, first things first. I need to get this floor mopped up and swept so I can take my shoes off. And there we go. Good as new. A lot of dirty paper towels and Swiffer mops later. The floor is clean and walkable again, and I honestly don't think that I'm going to be doing my laundry tonight just because I truly do not feel like it, so I'm probably just going to go into town tomorrow and go to a proper laundromat that won't have an hour-long wait to use the one washer. But for those of you who are keeping track, and for those of you who don't know, maybe this is your first video, I am currently on a road trip from Key West, Florida, all the way up to Alaska. And so far we have driven 5,622 miles, including today, to this rest stop. And I'm not gonna lie, based on how easy it was for me to kind of get stuck in the mud today, in mud that really wasn't even that bad, I'm starting to second guess whether I might need to push back the entire trip a couple of months, because I probably picked the worst year to travel up to Alaska because the mountains are getting pounded with more snow than they've ever had legitimately in the history of snow. And getting stuck on a road where trucks are driving down and people drive down all the time is a lot different than getting stuck on a road in the middle of British Columbia with no cell service in the absolute middle of nowhere. So I'm gonna keep paying attention to the weather and talking to people who have experience with that drive and just kind of see whether I need to push heading north into Canada a little bit later, maybe 1 or 2 months. I'm not 100% sure yet. We still got a little while to see how the weather pans out and how the roads look. And at the end of the day, it's not the worst thing in the world. All that would mean is just more content for more time before I go to Alaska. So it wouldn't be too bad, and I would probably enjoy it a lot more because I wouldn't be so stressed out about getting stuck somewhere where I can't get out of. Anyways, it is still pretty early, but I got a ton of work to do editing videos. I gotta get these dishes done because they're starting to stink because they've been sitting in my sink for 2.5 days. So I'll leave you guys with a nighttime montage, and I will check in with you guys in the morning. Morning. The mountains that are just outside of this truck stop over there look pretty cool, covered in snow. But it's so weird, like, since I've been doing van life for so long, in a lot of ways it's kind of like I look forward to sleeping at these truck stops just as much as I do look forward to camping at like the spots that have like really cool scenery, because it's just so convenient to be able to run inside, go to the bathroom, grab a snack. Last night I came in here and got some snacks, so it is just as nice staying here sometimes. This has easily got to be the busiest gas station that I think I've ever been to. And I've been to a lot of gas stations. Wow, I just realized that I left the van without the key and the door unlocked. That's not very good. And as you can see, I ran into the store a little late last night and grabbed myself another snack, but I think it's time to get out of here. I'm probably gonna head down into the town, get some laundry done, and probably figure out how to clean up the rest of this whole muddy mess. Now that it's dry, it should be a little bit easier. But as always, I truly appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't already, think about clicking that subscribe button, and I will catch you guys next time.